This is a Video Games Monthly box, and if you're unfamiliar with this, I've been a member of this service kind of on and off, dating back 10 years now, which is absolutely crazy to think about. But I recently, if you're following the channel, you know I'm trying to restart up my retro game collection. So my first stop was to actually get a monthly subscription to a subscription box that will deliver games to my door every month. And nice thing about Video Games Monthly, if you're not aware, they have plans 3 games, 4 games, 5 games, 10 games, or 20 games a month. I got the 5 games a month plan, and so it's about $55 shipped, and I get 5 games. So it's putting me at about a cost base of about $11 a game. However, I get to tell them what my game library is so that they don't send me duplicates, and I get to pick the systems. And so, cool thing with them is you only actually have to pick 2 systems. I picked 3 systems, and they're the 3 systems that I'm really trying to build out my collection for. And that's the N64, the Sega Game Gear, and the Nintendo Wii U. So, we're going to open this up and see what we got. Right off the bat, though, you can kind of see the box. They have this nice branded box that they send. It actually comes in like a poly mailer. So, there is an outer mailer. And when you open it up, that's what you get. And we're going to see what we get. And I do want to mention, kind of right off the bat, one of the things that I subscribed to the box, and I did set my game library. However, GameStop has been running a buy 2, get 1 free on their pre-owned. And I went and I picked up a ton of Wii U games. And it was kind of past that cutoff date, since I ran this the week of July 4th. And there is a chance that there will be duplicate Wii games in here. However, what I am seeing is a bunch of Wii games. And I actually see an N64 game here as well. And a Game Gear game, which is really cool. So we got 1 of each at a minimum. And it looks like we got 3 Wii U games. And it looks like 1 of those may be factory sealed. So that's pretty cool. They do always give you this little trinket. Or in this case, it's a sticker. Pretty cool there. And we got a 1-up. So one of the things that they do as well is you can get a 1-up, a 2-up, a 3-up. And they used to do a partner pack. I'm not sure if they still do that or not. I was a recipient of partner pack, I think, once. It was back in like 2017, 2018 timeframe. And basically with that, the kind of the owners or the partners of the business, they go around and they pick their favorite games. Each of them pick their favorite game, put it in the box, and that's what they send you, which is pretty cool. But we did get a 1-up, which means instead of 5 games, we're actually getting 6 games, which is really cool. And we actually got 2 Game Gear games, it looks like. So we've got Columns for the Sega Game Gear. Now, I also visited my local retro gaming store this past weekend, and since it was a holiday weekend, and I pretty much bought out all their Game Gear games to kind of jumpstart my collection. They were super generous in that they gave me a buy 2, get 1 free, but they gave the free games they gave me were the most expensive games from what I grabbed. Typically, you do not see that. Normally, the free games are the lowest cost ones, but for me, they gave me the highest cost ones, which was super awesome. Columns was in there. But I believe Columns was in there, at least. But we might have a second copy here, which is cool. And this is Road Class Leaderboard Golf, which was not in there. I grabbed PGA Tour and PGA Tour 2. So we'll be able to add Road Class Leaderboard Golf to it. And as I mentioned, there was about $11 cost basis on the average. But because we got that 1-up, we got that additional game that's going to bring our cost basis down. And our N64 game, super excited for this one. So, when the N64 came out, I had it in 96. I was fortunate enough to have it. And I was super into all the wrestling, all the THQ wrestling games that came out on the N64. It was super awesome to, once you got your bar up, in order to invoke your finisher, you basically just grappled with A and then moved the joystick in any direction, kind of like a circular fashion, and it would execute your finisher. You didn't need a bunch of different button combinations or anything like that. And all of the THQ games on the N64 adopt that pattern. So really cool. We got WCW versus NWO World Tour. Really clean cart. So very cool. Happy to have that. I am kind of targeting all of the wrestling games kind of right off the bat because those were the games I had the most enjoyment out of. And so definitely something cool there. Definitely would have like that replay factor for me. Next up, we've got Giana Sisters. So this was actually one I was looking at picking up from GameStop, and I actually passed on it because I was able to secure a buy two, get one free with Hello Kitty Cruisers, Mario Kart 64 for the N64, and also Star Fox Zero for the Wii U. So I was able to knock out, basically get a free $35 game with that purchase. So I ended up passing on this, but super cool to get this. This is a factory sealed. So we do have a factory sealed Wii U game, and it's a really good one, Giana Sisters. So that is awesome. Next up, wow, is another factory sealed game, and it is Brunswick Pro Bowling. Oh, very cool. Again, factory sealed, very nice. Wow. And our third game is also factory sealed. This is crazy to me. And it is ZombiU. ZombiU is another game. It's actually, when I did those purchases from GameStop, I did, basically, I went and I bought all the $4.99 games online. So I took a gamble, knowing that I may or may not get artwork with it, but I figured, hey, Wii U, very common, people keep the cases around. There's still somewhat of a newer system in terms of retro. So I went and I bought all the $4.99 games, and then so that I could take advantage of the buy two, get one free and maximize that. Then I was going to place another order. In fact, I added all of them to my cart for $9.99. And ZombiU was one of those games. I actually didn't complete that purchase, but we got it today. So that is super awesome. Another one off the list, and you can see another sealed game. So this is pretty crazy. We got 3 sealed Wii U games. And as you guys are aware, I am really going after these 3 systems, but I'm really going after the Wii U set. So getting 3 Wii U games and sealed at that fact in this box, super awesome. I'll pop up the prices of all the games on the screen, and but that is super cool. I am super happy with the way this box turned out. Obviously, I am working on updating my game library. In fact, I updated it the other day on Video Games Monthly. So next month, we make sure that we won't have any duplicates. We probably won't really be going on shopping sprees the week that they're packing the boxes. This week is just everything kind of lined up with that GameStop buy two, get one free deal. And I just couldn't pass on that. For as much as we saved with that purchase, even if we got 5 duplicates in this box, it wouldn't have mattered. Just because we did so well on that. But super happy with this. Really hoping in the coming months that we get some more Wii U games. And obviously some N64 games, which is one of my favorite systems, to kind of build out my revamped, starting from scratch collection.